everyone, my name is Fabrigas Varghese. I have just started new here in YouTube, and for my first video I'm going to talk about an empire called the Great Byzantine Empire by Fabrigas Varghese. That is me. So in the first slide you can see some flags, that is the red, the purple and the double-headed eagle. So let's waste no more time and get right into it. Next slide. So in this video, we are going to talk about the founder. The founder is Imperator Constantine the Great. I'll tell you what's the meaning of Imperator. It is emperor in their language. This is Constantine the Great. He lived from 280 AD to 337 AD. His religion is really important because he was born as a Roman polytheist. He was an Orthodox Christian from AD 337. His full name is Flavius Valerius Constantinus. His parents were Imperator Constantius Chlorus and Saint Helena. But unfortunately, Constantius Chlorus divorced Saint Helena. His children were Constantine II, Constantius II, Crispus, Constans, and Constantina. He died at the age of 57. He died of natural causes. He was born at a place called Naisius, modern-day Serbia. He died at a place called Ankyrona near Nicomedia in Bithynia. Now it's called Izmit, Turkey. He had two wives. The first one was Minervina and the second one was Fausta. He created his dynasty, which was the Constantinian dynasty. His siblings were Julius Constantius, Flavius Dalmatius, Flavia Julia Constantia, Eutropia, and Anastasia. These are the sons of him. This is Imperator Constantine II. This is Imperator Constantius II. This is Crispus. We only have a coin of him. And this is Imperator Constans. Right? This is his daughter Constantina. She is also a saint. These are the parents of him. This is Constantius Chlorus and this is Saint Helena holding the cross. Okay, next slide. These are the two wives of him. This is Fausta and this is Minervina. These are the siblings of him. This is Julius Constantius. This is Flavius Dalmatius. This is Flavia Julia Constantia. This is Eutropia and this is Anastasia. He built the mighty walls of Constantinople. So Constantine the Great built the very mighty walls of Constantinople. You can still see it today because the Ottoman Turks only destroyed some of the walls. He was the first Christian Roman emperor. He was baptized by Eusebius of Nicomedia on 337 AD, right before his deathbed. This is Constantine the Great. This is Eusebius of Nicomedia, and these are some other priests. Next slide. This is Eusebius of Nicomedia. He lived from 324 AD to 341 AD. This is Eusebius of Nicomedia. He abolished Christian persecution. You see, before him, there was a Christian persecution that the Romans would persecute the Christians. They would only forgive them if they stop preaching Christianity. So you can see here some Christians about to be eaten by some beasts like lions, tigers and all, and some are crucified. But only some Roman emperors did that, like Diocletian, Nero and all. He abolished the punishment of crucifixion. There was as you know, there's the punishment of crucifixion, but Constantine the Great abolished that. This is the history of crucifixion. It was originated with the Assyrians and the Babylonians. It was used systematically by the Persians in the 6th century BC. Alexander the Great brought it from there to the eastern Mediterranean countries in the 4th century BC, and the Phoenicians introduced it to Rome in the 3rd century BC. The most brutal crucifixion was, of course, the crucifixion of Jesus Christ. First he was whipped, then had to wear the crown of thorns as a soldier speared him in the stomach. This is the terror of crucifixion. The lungs will start to collapse, the heart will start to fail, we'll have dehydration, and we'll have the inability to get sufficient oxygen to the tissues because we have been crucified like this. And the organs and the brain will eventually die. He abolished slavery in the Roman Empire. In the Roman Empire, there's also slavery. As you can see, there's 2 men naked, and there's a paper saying there are slaves, and the people can buy them and use them as slaves. He made Christianity illegal. Just like I said, Christianity was illegal before Constantine, but Constantine the Great made Christianity illegal. He built the Church of the Holy Sepulchre in Jerusalem in 336 AD with the help of his mother, Saint Helena. You can go and right now if you want. He also had enemies, which were Maximian. Maximian became an enemy of Constantine because he was jealous of his land. You see, there was a term called tetrarchy, which was created by Emperor Diocletian, which 4 rulers would rule 4 parts of the Roman Empire equally. But Maximian wanted Constantine's land also, and he also hated him because in his land Constantine allowed the Christians to live peacefully. But Maximian didn't like that and declared war against Constantine. Since Constantine had a smaller army and Maximian had a bigger army, Maximian was winning in the war field. But what Constantine saw was his dead soldiers lying there. And then Constantine prayed to God, and surprisingly he saw the Holy Cross, and suddenly his soldiers started to defeat Maximian's soldiers, and Constantine won the war. And Maximian's death was 2 reasons. Either he committed suicide by falling into a river, or was killed by Constantine's army. But that rivalry doesn't end here, because he had a son called Maxentius, And Maxentius became an enemy of Constantine because of three reasons. He killed his father Maximian. He allowed Christianity in his tetrarchy land, and he was jealous of him. But after getting Maximian's land, Constantine became stronger and defeated Maxentius. So this is a word of thanks. So in this video we only talked about Constantine, which is the founder of the empire, but in the next video we'll talk about the greatest emperor, which is Justinian. We'll talk about that in the next video. So everybody, see you next time.